Wholesome one, you brought up a rotation system to various units across the field, offense and defense. When it comes to the offensive line, and you can relate this maybe to the current personnel you've got at Miami, if things work out ideally in developing the players, figuring out who's the best spot for each position across the five, left to right, what would you want that rotation to look like? Or would that be just you pick out your five best and hopefully they fit the guard, tackle, center, and on the right side, the same thing, fit those spots? Or would you like to see a couple guys that are just on par with the starters that rotate in, maybe two guys?
Man, O-line it's rotational, but it's also such a great chemistry position.
Yep.
That you really got to move as a unit. All right. And if you start rotating, you could throw off that chemistry unless it's an older offensive line that's used to going 6-7 deep at almost every opportunity. I take you back to 2013. We had a young man by the name of Jared Wheeler. He wore number 75 here at the University of Miami. He got a chance as a rotational guy for the Buffalo Bills for a couple of seasons up north. Actually out east for me. He was our sixth man on the offensive line. So that 2013 offensive line was Eric Flowers at left tackle. At left guard, you had Feliciano. At center, you had Casey McDermott. At right guard, you had Brandon Linder. And at right tackle, you had Santrell Henderson. Well, there was times where Santrell Henderson would be a little iffy. So what they would do is bring in Jared Wheeler to come play guard, to play at left guard, and then they would kick out Feliciano to play right tackle. Or sometimes Casey McDermott would not be doing too well at center, so Jared Wheeler would come in and play center, and we left everything else fine on the offensive line at the other positions. It's a good thing to have diversity. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, Pedro. Shane. I always get that mixed up. Shane is the older brother. Casey is the younger brother who played in 2014 through 2017, who was a mixed left guard, left tackle. His older brother, Shane, was a 6'4" center here. Thank you very much, Uncle Pedro. I appreciate it. You got so much in the data bank sometimes, and they start meshing together, and I do apologize. Anyhow, so I get where it could really work. The person I could see that working with is a John Campbell, number 74, John Campbell. Here's why. He has games started at left tackle, at left guard, and right tackle at Miami this time in his career as a red shirt. He's going to be a red shirt sophomore again. So it's really his fourth year, but by eligibility, it'll still be listed as a redshirt sophomore due to 2020 not counting towards your eligibility, correct? So he's someone that can come in. He's battling right now currently with number 60, Zion Nelson at left tackle. But you also have the battle between Ja'Kai Clark, number 53, and you also have Jalen Rivers, number 64. They're battling at left guard. You also have Ja'Kai going at it with our starting center right now in Corey Gaynor. And at right guard, you have Navon Donaldson, who's backed up by Zalante Hillary, number 75. And at right tackle, you have the battle going on between number 51, DJ Scaife, and then number 62, Jared Williams. So I could also see either one of them being a rotational guy swinging in from time to time because DJ Scaife has experience as a right guard and a starting right tackle for Miami. So the two players that I can see being rotational to a certain extent and being able to come in and get a quick snap. So if somebody needs a blow or somebody does go out due to an injury, it would be number 74, John Campbell, and number 51, DJ Scaife. Now, that's if they end up losing those jobs. If they end up winning those jobs, And I could definitely see Jared Williams because it will be his last year. It will be his 6th year of college ball. He doesn't get another shot. He'll be a super duper senior again in 2021. I could see him getting some snaps due to the Canes wanting to give him some film for the NFL. And also, I could see Zion Nelson being rotating behind Campbell if things happen there. So, do I necessarily agree with it? No. Does it work? Sure. I think it's not necessarily you got to get warmed up and I got to hit somebody to get my feet under me. I think it's just being able to, as an entire offensive line, we got 24 stretch or 26 stretch, and you literally see all of them step in unison. It just sounds like boom, 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 boom. Everybody's stepping the exact same way at the exact same time. Or when we're slamming hips and we're double teaming a 1 technique, or tackle guard double teaming a 3 technique and carrying him to the play side linebacker. You develop that over time playing with each other in the game. Also in practice, but it's a little different level of when you're in the game. So having that type of energy and having that chemistry of knowing, all right, if we're double teaming this, I know for a fact this DJ State loves to slam down on 3 techniques. So I don't necessarily have to step so wide because I know for a fact he's going to try to knock this dude to the next dimension. So I can take a short step because he's going to get that bump, and then I can take over and I can swing my hips, as opposed to if I'm dealing with more of a finesse guy. So I got to be very careful because he ain't going to get that He'll give a little bump and then climb. So I need to be able to overcompensate with that. So now instead of taking a short step, I need to take a wide step all the way across, or maybe even a drop step to get far around to the outside shoulder while he's able to just bump and climb to the backer. And that just comes with chemistry and knowing your offensive line.